Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate TV. Tonight on the program, the first race, or race number 3, I should say, but our first race in coverage of the Midwest Modified Association UMP Modifieds here tonight at the Fairbury Speedway. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you with the call as we get set for. We have got about, we're looking at around 31, 32 drivers that have signed into the pit area for tonight, and the top 16 will make their way into tonight's A-Main. So a lot of fast, furious action right now as we're working live on Facebook and YouTube, and well, we are getting very, very close to our goal. And a giveaway of $50 once we reach the 1,000 subscribers mark on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't done so already, head over to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/UltimateTV. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to come back to Facebook, you're more than welcome to. But again, a chance to win some free cash just by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And right now, we are just 4 subscribers away. Once we do that, once we get that, we'll start the process of our giveaway. And of course, if you haven't done so already, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page, as well as we are certainly gaining traction here in 2020 as we bring you racing all throughout the week here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, we've got 2 broadcasts going on at the same time. Steve McMillan covering some UMP Modifieds at the Volusia Speedway Park. And of course, don't forget you can check him out as well if you want to watch both. If you've got 2 screens, or you can put both broadcasts side by side on the one screen. Put one on the big TV if you like. And watch all the action brought to you by Ultimate Dirt TV. We've got everything covered as we are not too far away from rolling into our qualifying session. And again, it'll be a 3-minute qualifying session. And make that, we are now 3 subs away. So thank you very much for those subs that are coming through on our YouTube channel. We appreciate it so very, very much. As qualifying is going to play a big part here in tonight's heat racing action, because you certainly need to be starting up towards the front of the field. As we are right now rolling into our qualifying session, so let's take a look as the green flag is going to drop here on qualifying. The qualifiers top 20 will be on the left-hand side of your screen. And let's take a look at the drivers that we are going to be watching at the moment. You see down the bottom left is a driver that we currently see in car number 88, Kevin Prettyman. Kevin Prettyman in car number 88, also known as the number 1 in the race server. And again, track has just been reset to, I believe, what looks to be 0%. So hopefully the track is going to play nice, play ball when it comes to our 40-lap feature event later on. Race number 3 of the Midwest Modified Association season. Of course, we'll be covering all the action right here on Ultimate Dirt TV over the next 6 to 8 weeks. Prettyman now falling down to position number 8. Let's take a look at some other drivers on the racetrack as well. Bradley Isbell. Bradley Isbell in car number 19, second quick with a 12.947. A 12.947. Looks to improve on the time. Improves by 1,000th of a second with a 12.946. Brady Baldwin, the showstopper, jumps to position number 2. Alex Hanna on screen in car number 97. Alex Hanna getting the green flag. Lap number 1. Oh, taps the wall, I believe. So no time should come across for the 97 machine. It was a 13.098. Dale Jordison, one of 2 Australians in the field tonight in car number 99. Jordison sits 7th quick at the moment. Alex Hanna 20th, right on the bubble, right down the bottom. As you see, Jeremy Parker now rolling out through turn number 1 and 2. So green flag coming out for Jeremy Parker. Let's keep an eye on those subs. Still at 997. Don't forget youtube.com/UltimateTV. Hit that subscribe button. Free to subscribe. Jeremy Parker to complete lap number 1. 30 seconds left in this qualifying session. And Mr. Parker going to go with a 13.141. 13.141. position number 20 for the number 40 of Jeremy Parker. Second lap for Jeremy Parker looks to be a little bit quicker. Going to jump up a few spots. We'll jump to position number 14 here at the Fairbury Speedway. And that will conclude the qualifying stages of tonight's race. 30 cars have officially taken a lap time. And now we move into the first of what is going to be 4 heat races on the program. And we will take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 1. Starting on pole in car number 32, that is CJ Howe into his outside. In the 150, Skeggy Thrash. Alonzo King in car number 80 will start position 3. Chase Williams in car number 18 will line up at position number 4. Third row inside, car number 33 of Cody Gatskin. Alex Hanna in car number 97 will start position number 6. Inside your fourth row, car number 88 at a position 7. It's Derek Line and Billy Bowman in car number 94 will line up at a position number 8. And scheduled to line up at a position number 9. I don't think this person is even the server, Alex Robinson. So we're just awaiting just the one car. As you see, the 8 cars on the racetrack right now. The Midwest Modified Association UMP Modifieds round number 3, I believe this is, here at the Fairbury Speedway. A track change coming over the past couple of days. Of course, drivers voting to come to Fairbury rather than go back to Kokomo where they were at last week. As we are just still awaiting the arrival of the 27 of Alex Robinson. But once this pace truck moves, once these cars shift into first gear, and once they take off, that will be all. That'll be the only 8 cars that will take to the racetrack here at the Fairbury Speedway. Of course, a big shout out to our sponsors, of course. Big thanks to Wicked Cushion. Barely think of that follow, whether you're watching here or on Steve's broadcast. Big thanks to Wicked Cushion, World of Thunder Icing League, Wicked Energy Gum, 998. 2 more, people. 2 more. Let's get after it. Alright, as we see the field behind the iRacing.com pace truck here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Heat number 1 of 4 on the racetrack for Midwest Modified Association Series. Driver's been given the 1 to green signal, 8 laps on the board. For heat racing competition, CJ Howe has command of the field. We get set for heat number 1. And we are green here at the Fairbury Speedway for the Midwest Modified Association Series. And CJ Howe going to lead into turn number 1 and 2. Truck still very, very greasy at the moment. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for that. Howe going to lead down into turn number 1 and 2. He will lead lap number 1. A good 3-car battle. Thrash, Gatsky and Williams all fighting it out. Oh no, the 150 of Thrash nearly got turned there. And here comes the 18 of Chase Williams now looking to move into 3rd spot. He makes contact with Thrash and Thrash around. And that puts Cody Gatsky into 2nd. 3rd is now going to be Alex Hanna in the number 97 machine. Derek Line in car 88 in position number 4. We continue to watch the 27 of Gatsky and the 97 of Alex Hanna for 2nd and 3rd. Car upside down. That looks to be the 94 of Billy Bowman. Down into 1 and 2. They run once again. It is CJ Howe to lead after 5 laps. 3 laps left to run. In heat number 1, the Midwest Modified Association Series, the 80 of Alonzo King starting to catch up to Alex Hanna in the 97 machine, so we're going to have a battle on for the final transfer spot, and King really starting to make some progress over the last couple of laps on the bottom side of the racetrack. Hanna's gone 3/4 of the way up the racetrack. You see 2nd, 3rd and 4th running 3 different grooves through 1 and 2. Hannah and King are on the same line through 3 and 4. White flag is out. Final lap here in heat race number 1. And CJ Howe is going to dominate this field. He gets the win. Second at the line is going to be a drag race, but Gatsky holds on to second. Third is going to be Alex Hannah. Fourth will go back to Alonzo King. Derek Lyon fifth. Chase Williams sixth. Thrash home in seventh. Bowman in eighth. And that completes heat race number 1. Patricia, we are doing well. We are doing very, very well. Oh, thank you, Billy. We hope you enjoy the coverage. 2 subs away from 1,000. Heat race number 2. Let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 70, it's Will Gatsky. On his outside in car number 123, Tyler Harp out of position number 2. Position number 3 in car number 54, Wesley Fleshman. And on his outside, Jeremy Park out of position number 4. Starting position 5, it's going to be John Monkern. And on his outside, Richard White out of position 6. Justin Walter out of position 7. And Anthony Goyette out of position number 8. We get set here for heat race number 2. Gatsky and Harp on the front row. The green flag flies right now, and well, that outside. The outside line got a good start. Car upside down already into turn number 1 and 2, but Tyler Harp will lead the field down into turn number 3 and 4 for the first of 8 times around the Fairbury Speedway, heat number 2. Gatsky continues to run low. You look at the battle for 3rd and 4th right now. Fleshman holds on over Monken. Monken going to try down low down into turn number 1 and 2. Fleshman right through the middle of 3 and 4. But now the battle is on for the race lead. Oh, Tyler Harp into the wall. Opens up the door for Will Gatsky. They make contact. And Gatsky upside down in a big way. And look at this. 3 cars go on by. You've got a new top 3. Fleshman, your leader. Monken second. And Justin Walter now into position number 3. And the top 3 are going to advance straight into our main event. There is a battle going on right now. Tyler Harp into the wall. He's going to pull that car back on pit road. Anthony Goya in the number 29 machine, working the outside of turn number 1 and 2. He's up to position number 4, but he's got the 14 of Richard White behind him. And then you go back to Will Gatsky. Harp and Parker already back on pit road, credited with DNS in this one. We'll have 2 to go this time by for your leader. As he makes his way out of turn number 4 this time by, it's Wesley Fleshman in car 54. He's got about a 3-car length advantage over the 36 of John Monken, who's continuing to run down low lap times in the low 13-second bracket. 13 zeros, 13 ones, and 13 twos as the white flag flies for the 54 machine of Wesley Fleshman down into 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Wesley Fleshman gets the win. Second will go to John Monken, and Justin Walter in car number 01 will transfer into our 40-lap main event tonight. White home in 4th, Goyette 5th, and we go back to Gatsky, Harp, and Parker to round out your 8 cars in heat race number 2. And we are now officially halfway through our heat races here tonight. Let's move into the second half of our heat races. Heat race number 3. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole, they call him the showstopper in car number 7, Brady Baldwin. On his outside in car number 22, Derek Stewart. Inside your second row, position number 3, the 330, Jason Soul will line up alongside car number 218 of Peter Nelson out of position number 4. Inside your third row, position 5 in car number 2, that's Kelby Taylor. And Michael Garron in car 78 will start position number 6. Lining up out of position 7 in car number 66, that'll be Charlie Needham. And Jay Place in car number 15 will start position number 8. People, we are now just 1 sub away. We are 999 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Drivers are on the 1 to green signal, and we are on 1 to go till we get to 1,000. I want to tell Steve, I know he's broadcasting right now, but we're close. We're close, boys and girls. So right now, 2 videos going here on Ultimate Dirt TV. As Brady Baldwin, the showstopper, going to lead down into 1 and 2 we go. Baldwin will continue to lead now, side by side, Stewart and Sol, but Stewart, that's Derek Stewart in the number 22 machine, sits in second spot right now. Again, if you're not in the top 3, you're going to have to go through the preliminary mains to make it into the main event. Jason Sol, look at Jay Place from 8th up to 3rd right now in just 2 completed laps. And that 16 machine right now, he has been absolutely right in the thick of things. He's made some very clean and quick passes. He looks to come after second right now, and Derek Stewart, he puts the slider on. Jason Sol puts the slider on as well, so Stewart goes back to 4th. But the big moving point and the big talking point in this race so far, we're halfway home, 4 down, 4 to run, and Jay Place, I get the feeling that he's going to have the race lead in the next couple of laps, but Brady Baldwin, he's going to look to hang on to the race lead. Baldwin going to slide to the middle of the racetrack. Jay Place trying to cut it from the top to the bottom. He moves to the inside, so it moves him out of the way a little bit. He forces him up the racetrack, side by side off turn number 4. Baldwin taps the wall on the front stretch as they go into turn number 1 and 2. Baldwin back around the outside of Jay Place, and side by side for the race lead down into 3 and 4. Slide job by Place. 1 to go. Baldwin with a crossover into 1 and 2. He looks to put the 7 up near the front of the field in tonight's main event, but the white flag flies. Final turn. Baldwin going to slide up. Jay Place going to turn underneath him now. Who's going to have it in the line? Jay Place just wins, I believe. Jay Place getting the job done ahead of Brady Baldwin. Derek Stewart 3rd. Taylor, Garron, Nelson, Needham, and Sol. Holy cow. Heat number 3 turning it on here at Fairbury. We have done it. We have done it. Thank you so very much. 1,000 subscribers. Heat number 4. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 19, it's Bradley Isbell and Dale Jordison in car number 99 will start position number 2. Alexander Wells will start position 3. Kevin Prettyman will start position 4. Position 5, it's going to be Eric York and Chad Bishop out of position 6. I have no idea who Shipwreck is, but he will start position 7. And James Selmer will not line up out of position number 8. Here we go, green flag set to fly here at the Fairbury Speedway. Heat number 4, we're underway. Here's Bell in the 19, Messine, Dale Jordison now cutting from the top to the bottom, trying to put the crossover for the race lead down into 3 and 4. Oh no, Jordison around. He's going to fall back to position number 7. Your leader right now is Bradley Isbell. Battle on for the 2nd and 3rd spot. We've got Prettyman in the 1 car. And then we go back to Eric York in that 89 machine in position number 3. So there's your top 3 on screen. So this field really strung out, but good battle for 2nd and 3rd between Prettyman and York, as York up on the inside in that 89 machine. Prettyman in the 88 machine on the outside. York moves into 2nd spot. It'll be 4 down, 4 to run. Heat number 4 right now. Top 3 to the main event. Bradley Isbell in the 19 machine. A fantastic job. Started on the front row, pole position, and has led since the drop of the green flag. We're still seeing a great race. This racetrack very good at the moment. Certainly multiple different grooves here at Fairbury. 2 to run as they go down into turn number 1 and 2. Jordison back up to position 4. Wells back to 5th, 6th is Chad Bishop And Shipwreck has already wrecked out. Back in position number 7. 1 to go as they go into turn number 1 and 2. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Heat number 4 complete. Bradley Isbell gets the win. Second, going to be Eric York. Third will be Kevin Prettyman. Then we go back to Dale Jordison in 4th. Alexander Wells 5th. Chad Bishop will come home in 6th. And Shipwreck in 7th. Alright, well, our heat races are done. And it's time for the first of our preliminary races. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Your D main will look like this with 7 cars on the racetrack. Starting on pole, let's bring up the grid. The 150 of Skeggy Thrash will start on pole position. Tyler up the 123 will start out of position number 2. Position number 3 in car number 66, that's Charlie Needham. And on his outside in car number 13, it's Shipwreck. Position number 5 in car number 94, that's Billy Bowman. And on his outside, car number 40 of Jeremy Parker. And lining up at a position number 7 in car number 330, that's Jason Soul. And that will be our 7 cars here in tonight's D main. The pace truck, I should say, about to pull to the infield, and here we go. 12 laps, top 3. They will go through to the back of the C, which will be also contested over 12 laps, and we'll have another top 3 going into our B main. Green flag is out, and Thrash leads Tyler Harper immediately. We are yellow. Maybe race control not happy with the start there, but the yellow flag is immediately thrown here at the Fairbury Speedway. And looks like laps will count towards the feature event. As pace truck is to the infield, and looks like we are set for single file restart. We're not going green, I don't think. Oh no, there it is. I had to wait for the green flag as well. We are 5 laps into a 12 lap D main. Again, you need to be inside the top 3. Tyler Harp working the bottom side of the racetrack right now. He's going to pick up a couple of positions. Harp looking for 3rd right now. Look at Needham on there, 3 wide out of turn number 2. Needham trying to thread the needle. Needham on the outside now. And Harp on the inside. Bowman back into position 4. Parker 5th. Thrash your leader. Got the positions all out of whack right now. Thrash apparently being your leader. Harp in second. Bowman in third right now. That is Bowman on screen in the number 94 machine. We go back to these 4-car battle. It's not sure what happened there at the back. We missed what happened there, but tell you what, it's all happening here in the D main. These drivers are fighting to stay inside the top 3. And if they're not inside that top 3, well, their night is done. They won't be progressing any further. Results up on screen. Bowman, the winner. Parker, second. And third looks to be Thrash in the 150 machine. We go back to Harp, Shipwreck, Needham, Soul. And those were the 7 cars to contest that D main. 3 of those drivers will contest the C main, and that's going to be contested over the 12-lap journey again here at the Fairbury Speedway. And again, the top 3 going to advance into tonight's B main. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 78, it's Michael Garron on his outside. Alexander Wells out of position number 2. Chase Williams, the 18, will start position 3. Position 4, car number 70 of Will Gatsky. Position number 5, it's going to be Peter Nelson. Out of position 6 will be Chad Bishop. Position 7 going to be Billy Bowman. And at position number 8, it's going to be Jeremy Parker. 8 cars to contest the C main. The top 3 going through to the B. This is the C main, and again, all these drivers trying to get into the B. There we go, the green flag is out. Gatsky already, unfortunately, had some problems there on the exit of turn number 4, but we're staying green for the moment. Your leader is Alexander Wells down into 1 and 2. And then you go back to Michael Garron and Chase Williams. The top 3 in this one. And those are your top 3 drivers. Here comes Garron trying to work down low. Alexander Wells, the 6th machine, has just done a fantastic job so far in the opening 4 laps of this one. It's got that number 6 machine rolling on the top side of the racetrack. A 78 to Michael Garron back there in second, also doing a nice job. And again, just continuing to put that 78 machine on the bottom side. And then Chase Williams back there into position number 3. Those 3 drivers looking to advance to the B main. And here comes Garron. Up on the inside of Wells. They made contact. They went down into turn number 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Into 1 and 2 this time by. It is Wells on the outside. Garrett on the low side. Side by side for the race lead. Much to what was seen for most of the night here at the Fairbury Speedway. Chase Williams around. Chase Williams was in a transfer spot. And Jeremy Parker flexing the muscles from the D into the C. And looking to go into the back of the B. 4 laps to go this time by. And your top 3 as it stands, they go into 1 and 2. Alexander Wells, your leader. Second, Michael Garron. And third is Jeremy Parker. Chad Bishop back there in 4th. And Peter Nelson back there in position number 5. Then you go back to Chase Williams. Billy Bowman, but back up front towards your top 2 as we have 3 to run. An action-packed night here at the Fairbury Speedway for the Midwest Modified Association Series. UMP Modifieds, round number 4, I believe this is. It's either 3 or 4. It's one of the two. They were at Kokomo last week. Didn't go to plan. But right now, what is going to plan is the number 6 machine getting the white flag, Alexander Wells. His plan is to get into the next part of the preliminary main, which is going to be our B main through 3 and 4. And the checkered flag flies. Wells gets the win ahead of Garrett and Parker. Those 3 drivers continuing on. Bishop, Nelson, Williams, Bowman and Gatsky. The 8 drivers that contested tonight's C main. We now move into our B main, literally the last chance qualifier. And it will be contested over 12 laps. And I believe we're going to take the top 4. But let's take a look and have a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 12 laps the distance. Top 4 go through to the A main. Starting on pole in car number 80, it's Alonzo King and Richard White. Car number 14 will start position number 2. Kelby Taylor, car number 2, will start position number 3. Dale Jordison, car number 99, will start position number 4. Position number 5 in car number 88, that's Derek Lyon and Anthony Goyette in car 29 out of position 6. Alexander Wells in car 6 will start position 7. Michael Garron, the 78, out of position 8. And Jeremy Parker in car number 40 out of position number 9. All right, here we go. Green flag is out. The B main, the last 4 drivers to advance into the 16 car A main field as we go through turn number 3 and 4. Jordison already made his way up to second spot right now. And the number 99 machine coming after Alonzo King down into turn number 1 and 2. Jordison has the race lead. King now trying to hold on to second, but here comes a White. White up on the inside. Richard White in the number 14 machine takes over second from the 80 of Alonzo King. Then you go back to Derek Lyon, the 88, back there in 4th. Running the bottom side of the racetrack. Look at Parker up to position 6. And, well, just needs 2 more positions to advance and take a run from the C to the B to the A. Oh, no, the 14. White around. Parker caught up in that one, along with the 29 of Anthony Goyette. Yellow will come out here at the Fairbury Speedway. This will take away 3 laps. And this is certainly going to be a bit of a predicament for some of these drivers outside the top 4 as the laps will start to wind down. I wonder if Steve is done yet. Steve looks to be done. And we are going to be doing that giveaway very shortly. We'll do it over the coming days with 1,001 subs. So again, we thank you so all very much for the continued support here on Ultimate Dirt TV as we go back underway in tonight's B main. We got 5 to run, and Jordison and King side by side into 3 and 4. 4 to go at the start-finish line, and Alonzo King, the new race leader, but 1 and 2 belongs to Dale Jordison. The back straightaway belongs to Alonzo King, and now here comes the 2 of Kelby Taylor and Derek Lyon working the bottom side as well. 2 by 2 at the moment for the top 4 spots, and it is the top 4 that is going to make the way into the main event. Jordison just looking to transfer. Doesn't matter where he starts at the moment. He just wants to get into that A main with 2 to run. Taylor all over the back of Alonzo King, nearly turning that 80 machine as they went through 1 and 2. Taylor working upstairs. King coming down the racetrack through the middle. The white flag flies. This is your B main and the top four. I want to say they look to have it all wrapped up at the moment, but with how close they are, anything is possible. Oh no, look out! Dale Jordison wins. Second is going to go to Alonzo King in the 80 machine. Kelby Taylor comes home third. Fourth up the line is going to be Derek Line. Then we go back to Richard White in fifth, Michael Garron sixth, seventh Anthony Goyet, eighth is Alexander Wells, and ninth is Jeremy Parker. And now it is time for a 2-minute warm-up session. What we're going to do, we're going to take this opportunity right now to step aside here on Ultimate Dirt TV and come back in just a few moments' time. You're watching the Midwest Modified Association UMP Modifieds here at the Fairbury Speedway, right here on your #1 channel for dirt track iRacing broadcast, Ultimate Dirt TV. Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to Ultimate Dirt TV. As we cover the Midwest Modified Association UMP Modified Series, it's now time to take a look at your 16 cars in tonight's main event. Let's take a look at where they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole, it's going to be CJ Howe and Wesley Fleshman. We'll start position number 2. Position number 3, it's going to be Jay Place. Out of position number 4, Bradley Isbell. Position number 5, it's Cody Gatsky and John Monkern will line up out of position number 6. Position 7, the showstopper Brady Baldwin. Out of position number 8, it's Eric York. Position number 9, it's going to be Alex Hanna. Out of position 10 of Justin Walter. Position number 11, it's Derek Stewart. Position 12, Kevin Prettyman. Position 13, Dale Jordison. Position 14, Alonzo King. 15th is going to be Kelby Taylor. And position 16 is going to be Derek Line. 40 laps on the board here at the Fairbury Speedway, the Fair American Legion Speedway, for your A-Main for the Midwest Modified Association Series. UMP Modifieds every Saturday night, 9 Eastern, 8 Central for the Americans. And in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to be joined by Stephen McMillian as we get set as our 40-lap A-Main journey. Let's get naughty for 40 as we are green. Now we'll have to keep an eye on that 16 machine of Jay Place. He went from 8th to 1st in his heat race, beat home Brady Baldwin. But now look at the 19 of Isbell up on the inside. Place going to the outside. Yellow. And we have got Alex Hanna in the number 97 machine around at the back here. Hey Steve, if you want to join me, you're more than welcome to for this main event. Or you can take a break. It's up to you. But our hard work has paid off, buddy. Our hard work has paid off. 1001. And of course, we want to thank everybody that has made it all possible for us to do what we love to do and talk about the action that we see on screen. There we go, set to go back to green flag action. 4 down, 36 to run. Hey Steve, you want to share that? That'd be pretty cool. Let's get these drivers a bit of airtime. And so already we've got Fleshman, Brady Baldwin went upside down, I believe, in that number 7 machine as well. Such a cool number, 1001. It's actually better than 999. Gotta admit. Thank you, buddy. Hey, I seen you had some good numbers too. I seen you had it up at, I think it was 150 something or 170 something. How high did you end up getting to? Geez, Ultimate Dirt to be in 1 and 2 was going on at the same time. Not a bad way to finish up a Saturday working week. And tomorrow night, don't forget, Sunday night, World of Thunder, Super Late Models, the mini series, the dirtfan.com mini shootout series. We get set to go back to green. We are back underway. Jay Place and CJ Howe underneath him now is Place. Put the slide on. Oh, the Isbell in the 19 machine got caught up in that one, but Place around the outside. Jay Place back to the race lead into 1 and 2. Howell in second. Third place is Eric York. Oh no! Isbell in the 19 machine got half turn, but straightened back up as we are back under yellow. And look at Jordison up to about the 4th or 5th position. Dale Jordison, the 19 machine, started, I think it was position number 19. 13. Oh, there's only 16 cars. Just what a donkey. Here. I don't know why my headset keeps cutting in and out. It's actually quite annoying. Alright, the lights to go out on the iRacing.com pace truck, this time by Jay Place, CJ Howe, Eric York, your top 3. Dale Jordison, Alonzo King, Justin Walter, Cody Gatsky, Derek Lyne, John Monken, and Kelby Taylor. We are set for these cars to fire. I'm back underway. Jay Place waiting till the green flag drops, and CJ Howe trying to get a run as Place slides up. So many times we've seen this over the past couple of restarts. Place gets to the top side, but it was Howe who crossed underneath. Now Howe, he's got the run coming out of turn number 4. Slide job city at the moment. Here comes Place back to the inside. Slide. Oh, Jordison tagged the back of Howe. And Howe now he's going to try and put the slider back on Place into 3. No, can't do it. Yellow back out onto the racetrack. Just as these two guys are starting to get into a rhythm of putting and trading sliders here at Fairbury. Yellow once again. It says the A main for the Midwest Modified Association Series. Yes, of course, the UMP Modifieds. Running Saturday night here. You can catch all the action right here on your number 1 channel of Ultimate Dirt TV. Lights out on the pace truck. 18 down, 22 to run. So closing in a couple of laps on the half race distance. Here we go, getting set for some green flag action once again. The field having to wait until they get to the green flag. Howe around the outside. CJ Howell to the race lead. Here comes J Place, slide job. They're 3 wide behind him, 2 by 2 now. And now Howell putting the moves back on J Place, and J Place once again right where they left off on the previous couple of starts. Halfway home, 20 down, 20 to run, and J Place is your race leader. Oh no, Jordison into the back of the 89 machine of Eric York. And now Derek Line, no, Derek Line. Stack up in turns 1 and 2. Make that 3 and 4. So the drivers are in 1 and 2 now. Stack up in 3 and 4. But how good are these opening couple of laps on these restarts? Some fantastic racing to start off these restarts. Just seems that these drivers are having a little bit of a tough time right now trying to get these green flag laps in. Alright, going back to our single file restarts. No, in fact, they're going to go back into double file. J Place on the inside, the 16. CJ Howell on the outside. Green flag is out once again. 25 down, 15 to run. I get the feeling I've seen this before. Slide job by Place, but no, CJ Howell not going to throw the slider down into turn number 3 and 4. Maybe just content in trying to get some laps in and maybe trying to save himself for the last 5 or so laps, as it's right now. It's Place to lead from Howell. Jordison in 3rd. Then you go back to the showstopper, Brady Baldwin in 4th. 5th is Kelby Taylor. And Kelby Taylor's had to make a run for it as well, up inside of the top 5. So the Aussies, 2 Aussies in this field, sit 3rd and 4th at the moment. Jordison, comfortable in 3rd right now, but back up towards the front of the field it is CJ Howell. Trying to track down your race leader of J Place in car number 15. 11 to go that time by, so we are closing in on almost a heat race distance. Once we get to 8 to go, that is your heat race distance left. And J Place, he has been superb all night. He started 8th in his heat race. And he picked up the win over Brady Baldwin. And now he started up into position 3. And it didn't take him all that long to get to the lead. 8, make that 9 to run that time by, as the yellow flag flies. Means we are left for a 6-lap stint. I don't know why this keeps blinking it out. Actually, quite annoying. Six to go. Yeah, this track is getting a little bit slick right now from bottom to top, but there goes J Place. He's getting to the moisture on the exit of turn number 2, but here he goes, CJ Howell back to the inside. Slide job for the race lead. Place will turn it back underneath him down into turn number 1 and 2. Place putting the slide of his own on CJ Howell. And just like we've seen so many times already in tonight's main event, there's going to be Howell 4 to 1. Place and CJ Howell nearly a dead heat at the start finish line. Here goes Place on Hal. Hal back underneath, and this is a fantastic race for the race lead. Who's going to get it right now? Place hits the wall, and Place will have it with 3 to go. Taylor coming after Jordison for third. Slides up in front of him, puts him into the wall, but we stay on focused on the top 2 right now. Jay Place, he is now 2 circuits away from victory lane. Hal trying the slider into turn number 1 and 2. That may be his only opportunity. Into 3 and 4 on the penultimate lap right now. The white flag is going to fly. 1 lap left to run here at the Fairbury Speedway in your A-Main. But the Midwest Modified Association A-Main win out of turn number 4 is going to belong to Jay Place. He goes to victory lane. Second belongs to CJ Howe, and Kelby Taylor will come home in position number 3. And wait for the rest of the cars to come across the line. Dale Jordison home in 4th. 5th is Wesley Fleshman. Brady Baldwin 6th. Derek Stewart 7th. Derek Lyne 8th. 9th is Alex Hanna, and Coney Gatsky rounds out the top 10. Then we go back to Kevin Prettyman, Eric York, Bradley Isbell, John Monken, Alonzo King, and Justin Walter. But it is all Jay Place and CJ Howe putting on an absolute bell ringer of a finish. And what a race it was for your top 3, or top 2 I should say anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to go down and chat with our top 3, hopefully. We're going to have top 2. We do have our top 3, so we're going to go straight down to victory lane and chat to the driver that gets the job done here tonight. Home in first place in cut number 16 of Jay Place. Jay, congratulations on this win. Boy, you had to do it the hard way from the start of the night. You started 8th in the heat, you get the win, but then this main event, you started 3rd, you got to the lead fairly quickly, and those restarts between yourself and CJ Howe, boy, what a race that was.
Yeah, sir. Qualifying didn't go too well. We got in the slick. It was a slick patch a little bit. I didn't see it. We slid up into the wall both laps, so didn't have a qualifying time. Had to start 8th in the heat. I was a little nervous. Had to make our way up there. Got through that and put on a show with CJ.
What was going to be the focus in trying to put this 16 up front in this main event? This track was always going to slick off, and normally what we see here at Fairbury, we see it get that top side dominance. Is that the way that you've seen it here tonight?
Yeah, so you just had to find out what gear was going to be the best tonight. When I saw how tacky it was, I had to guess between one gear and the other. CJ had the other gear, and that's why he would kill me on them restarts and the first couple of laps, and I would pull away once my gear winded up. But, yeah, it was a racy track tonight. I wish we could have had some more green flag laps in it. That would have been much more fun with me and CJ with sliders, but it is what it is.
Well, buddy, congratulations on the victory here at the Fairbury Speedway for the Midwest Modified Association Series. We'll let you get out of here and celebrate this win tonight, but before we let you go, of course, sponsors on this race car, people behind the scenes, who makes it all happen for you?
Thank you, buddy. I'd like to thank you guys putting on a great broadcast, the league putting on this race. Cody Aaron Designs, Jags, MPI, VPR, CJ for racing me clean, and all the fans out there.
All right, there we go. Jay Place home in first place tonight. Well, Jay is first place. Home in second place tonight, and boy, he certainly put it to this man, but home in second place tonight in car number 32, CJ Howe. And CJ, well, first of all, congratulations on this second place run here. Boy, you left nothing on the table. You threw everything but the kitchen sink at Jay there. But unfortunately, second place is going to have to do, but still a great result.
Thank you.
That was going to be a tough race. Let's see where you started here. You started on the front row. You started pole position. What was your game plan going into this 40-lap main event?
Just don't wreck Jay and just stay up front and be consistent.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, those restarts were fantastic. You and Jay were able to put on multiple slide jobs for multiple laps. What was the difference in the end, and why do you think that you ran second here tonight?
Just couldn't. I didn't really just want to cut down like I wanted to. 'Cause I didn't want to take nobody's nose off and wreck the field and have more and more cautions.
All right, well, look, well done on a second place run here tonight. We'll let you get out of here. You got any sponsors or shout outs before we let you go?
Vanderpool Racing Team, Jay for running me clean, HRG Graphics, and that'd be it.
All right, CJ Howe there, home in second place. Home in third place today, driving car number 2 of Kelby Taylor. And Kelby, you come home third place here tonight. A bit of luck there late towards the end of that feature event. Yourself and Jordison coming together, and when we come home third, you can't be too disappointed with that result.
No, yeah, it was a pretty good race. Basically, every man for himself. The track conditions that there were. Started dead last, made it up to third. It worked out pretty well for me.
It was always going to be tough in trying to get through this field in 40 laps, because when you think about it, when you guys are doing sort of mid to high 13 seconds, there's not a whole lot of time to get to the front, especially with how slick the track was getting and how dominant that top side was going to be.
Oh yeah, for sure. The main issue or the main deal about it was just avoiding all the wrecks. We had so many cautions throughout that race. I just got lucky and was able to avoid most of them and made it up there.
Well, come home third place here in the Midwest Modified Association Series here at Fairbury. As I said, you can't be too disappointed with that one. Congratulations on this podium. Sponsor shout-outs, all that good stuff. Who makes it happen for you?
Basically, we just got a little race team, Reaper race team. And Chase Williams, he has a design channel, Reaper FX. Everybody should check it out for sure.
All right, there we go. Kelby Taylor, they're home in third place tonight. Again, wrapping up the Midwest Modified Association Series here at the Fairbury Speedway. Recap of your top 3. Well done to Jay Place, CJ Howe, and Kelby Taylor. Those 3 drivers going to victory lane. Of course, don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. We've surpassed 1,000 subscribers, so we do have a giveaway incoming over the next couple of days. Keep an eye on our Facebook page for that one. But if you haven't done so already, head over to www.youtube.com/UltimateDirtTV. Hit that subscribe button. And again, we hope that you enjoyed the coverage here on Ultimate Dirt TV. If you haven't done so already, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page. And keep up to date with all the sim racing action that we've got going on. Tomorrow night, the DirtFan.com and World of Thunder Racing League Mini Shootout Series. The Super Late Models take to the Limalay Motorsports Park. And then we go to, I believe, the Volusia Speedway Park as we lock in another 15 drivers from the Mini Shootout Series as they will make their way into the Super Late Model Series, the A class for the World of Thunder Racing League on a Sunday night for the Super Late Models. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the management behind the scenes, we say thank you so very much for your support here on Facebook and YouTube, and we hope that you enjoy the show. We hope that you come back next time. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night.